I'm glad you guys hated it too. I was like, am I being too harsh right now?
No, it's just
dude,
bad.
It's
the worst video I've ever seen Paige in.
Well,
ooh, you son of a bitch.
See a lot more action and one of those low slippery dildos.
as soon as we start recording, not 5 seconds in, we already have
talking about the most tame-ass bullshit for the last 10 minutes, and you wait until we have record of it to be like, yeah, you know that. Slippery dildos.
So, let's see. Sean, Ryan, Skylar, and Tyler do a podcast called The Shoot Show. Yeah, I bet you guys were in a lot of shoots. Oh, yeah. It must be a really good show. A really, really good show. Must have at least, 8 fans? 8, what do virgins like to advertise? What's a virgin advertising demographic? Oh, do you guys, kiss each other's hands? As Don Rickles would say, you hockey pucks. Nah, it's just a bunch of dumb names, too. A bunch of idiots. Both Raven, nevermore.
I'm buff, I'm the stuff, and the girls just can't get enough. And I'm always in a shoot. Tyler and Skylar, you fucking suck. But Ryan and Sean are great. And that's a shoot.
Alright, everybody, welcome back to episode 139 of The Shoot Show. We're here watching an awesome movie. This is Skylar. With me, we have the professional Sean Rosenthal.
Hello there, how's it going? I'm shocked that WWE Studios didn't put out a Hanukkah movie. What's with that? Oh my god, weird.
Yeah,
well,
that's true.
Well, we're here.
Also, we have Ryan. Claire, do you have anything to say to us?
What are you expecting, an apology or something? You want me to just? I do feel bad, but I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to do it. It hurt. This one fucking sucks. Let me just say this right out of the gate. I was sitting here. I was like, I thought I had a funny little quip that would kind of be lighthearted and fun and set up this. I forgot it. This movie sucks, and I'm kind of sad that we have to spend the next hour or so talking about it. This might be a quick one, boys. I don't know. We'll get through it. I've rambled enough already.
And last but not least, we have Double T Tyler Tubes.
Yeah, I want to see Bill Goldberg in that Hanukkah movie produced by
yeah, right. He played Santa though.
That's why I was quiet. I was
blasphemous.
thinking about all the Jew wrestlers that I could think of, and it was just Goldberg. But I know that there maybe Eugene was he?
Gold Dust. Gold Dust sounds kind of like a Jewish name.
Gold Dust, the character, I would believe is Jewish, but not Dustin Rhodes.
I think his name was Irv Goldust.
They don't make Jews in Texas, do they?
And they don't
three.
Yeah, they don't make them there, but they go there.
Yeah.
Which was worse? Was this movie worse than Avengers of
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You remember
because I feel
I don't know.
like Farce Wars knew what it was.
It's tough.
It knew what the fuck it was. It knew it was garbage. This movie is trying to be all these different kinds of movies all at once.
It's trying to be like a Hallmark, a Disney.
It's exactly. It chases after these tropes. It has all these different tropes, and it has things in it that go nowhere. There's characters that have no reason to be in here. Fitzy can go to hell. He has no reason to be in this movie.
Couldn't decide if I hated his guts or loved him.
You hate him. I'll decide for you. You hate him. He sucks.
All right,
what the fuck is he doing? Wearing people's clothes and shit? Fuck out of here.
Fucking weirdo. Fucking weirdo.
Let's not address the movie that we're talking about.
Well, I guess let's at least give a boilerplate. This episode.
Even said the name.
The episode is about a movie called Santa's Little Helper, and it stars Mike.
They made the joke you're thinking of. Yes, they made the joke.
Yeah, they did. I was happy. Yeah, to get that out of the way. They did say the dog from Simpsons. That was great. I loved it. Thank you, Miz. But it does star Mike the Miz Mizanin. And sort of Paige.
We're just calling him by his real name right now.
Hey, I think they do that even. I don't know. Have they called him because he has this crossover show, the reality show? Lines are blurred. Kayfabe is dead. We're all just in this for the ride till death. Paige is kind of in this movie.
Yeah, she is kind
Yeah,
of.
she was more prominently featured. I remember, like, in real time that it was supposed to be a big deal. Like, they advertised the shit out of it, and I thought it would be good. But she's barely in it, and it sucks.
It's pretty weird. Just a quick synopsis. Dax, a recently fired businessman, is thrown into a competition to become Santa's second in command. He's put into a series of training exercises. Dax and another aspiring elf have to go head to head to win the job. And he's got a help. I don't know, some kind of sort of elf personal trainer type entity who looks like she did some modeling, right out of high school, but it's the girl from Nip Tuck. What's her name?
They didn't.
Anna Lynn McCord. It's the second time I've seen her in my life. The first being Nip Tuck.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever. She looked familiar, but I couldn't think of anything. But
yeah, it was a vague familiarity, and it was just from the commercial. Nip Tuck was like the most salacious thing on television at the time.
It really was.
And
I
remember, is this Cinemax? I see like lady ass, and this is like regular TV. And
sure.
I got caught watching that several times, but it was on FX.
Like the show goes off and then it comes on and it's like the two guys like going family style on some chick and you're like, wow,
I didn't
this
know
is
Dr. Doom going
compelling.
It was a show about plastic surgery, yet everybody's just banging all the time.
Well, you gotta get to know your
butts.
Clients.
Grabbing big unhealthy handfuls of butts.
Oh, a lot of big old fat cells in the hands and stuff. But yeah,
I don't think I watched a single episode of that show. I remember
It's
commercials.
very
though, like
strange.
you're
You
talking
saw some scenes, though, I bet.
Yeah, I remember the show because it had like the.
Yes.
Salacious is the right word. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. I appreciate the right term for the right moment, and yeah, salacious nails it. But Billy is
Loathsome.
Billy is the girl from Nip Tuck, and she's sort of an elf. She doesn't have 20 ears. They make I think they just ran out of elf ears.
Yes.
They just didn't have any elf ears left on the set. So
you never even see them all though. Like once you see them, like she makes such a big deal about it, and she's like, "Oh yeah, what you don't like me because my ears?" Like, bitch, I haven't seen your ears. What are you talking about?
You don't have ears for all I know.
We're screwing up the timeline a little bit as far as what happens, but obviously elves are supposed to have
from the beginning real
elves
fast.
are supposed to have pointy ears, and we don't see her ears, and it's like they got to the end of the movie and we realized we never saw her ears, so they explained it away in like some insert scenes.
Well,
like,
no, literally the first scene you see her, they call her round ears.
They could have shot that at the end of the production and put it on the front. I
don't think you see Fitzy's ears at all, even one time. And the only time you see Paige's briefly, and they're not even the right color. I think they had like one or two pairs of those, and they're just passing them around like the broke ass team that has less helmets than players.
Oh no! Yeah, you got a lineman with a special teams helmet.
He's just Joe, get in here.
I just gotta say that the beginning of this movie was like the fastest I've ever seen a guy go from being a complete asshole to losing everything.
Oh man,
2 minutes.
These kind of Lifetime movies are funny because they just shoehorn shit in.
Yeah, they don't have enough time.
Yeah,
like
to open the movie, we get a fun
sequels.
little rockabilly, perfect word. That's exactly the genre of song. It's a fun rockabilly Christmas song, and
I enjoyed it.
Miz pulls up in his Charger, which is like, is that a Charger? I think it's like the standard issue douche car. What is this?
Challenger, fake American. It says Evergreen State on the license plate.
Yeah, they're really going hard on Miz being like an uncaring executive.
Here's
terrible.
what happens in the first 2 seconds. He pulls up in a handicapped parking spot. He's telling a place filled with children, putting on a play that he's closing down the building.
Yeah, he is the guy who's shown up to shut down the student center. That's all you need to really know at this point. He's the bad banker guy. And all these kids are in here painting gruesome paintings of themselves. These are some of the most awful paintings I've ever seen. This is a fucking horror show nightmare fuel for these kids, and this place deserves to be bulldozed.
No, this is you can tell by the lighting that it's...
Look at that Dorian Gray. Look at that fucking painting in the attic getting older as you don't.
It shows
the thing is
structure.
Horrific.
I think that they've got a lot of talent, a lot of promise. You can tell that this building is a positive place because the light is warm. Things are kind of yellow.
Is haunting.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
It's nice. Oh god. Okay, that one was rough. Okay,
And also,
that a little troubling. But the kid looks like kind of like Great Value Chalamet, and you can tell that you're supposed to like this kid. And it's heavy-handed, is what I would call it.
As he pulled up, that's
the thing. It's beating you over the head with the narrative.
Yeah. Ooh, Dax 98.
I didn't realize that was supposed to be a rocket ship until we learned later that he wanted to be an astronaut.
I thought it was the shape of a state. I thought it was like the shape of Connecticut or something.
He's going to be president of Connecticut by 1998. That's what he wanted to do.
Then he parks this thing like a boss, man. Doesn't say this is the only car that does not have British Columbia plates on it because that's where they filmed this movie.
Dax the X. And there's no way that fancy law firm, why was there dirt on the side of the road? There would have been paved amazing right there. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, so the entire beginning of the movie is establishing that Miz wears suits. He talks to people real harshly. He's very successful. He's all the things that, the first part of a Christmas movie you're supposed to hate. Where's the guy that wears flannel and works with wood? He'll show us the meaning of Christmas. But no, we're just walking upstairs into our office and we're big shots and everything's
talking to a black guy with a head shaped like a Super Mario mushroom.
I'm not wanting to make a buckwheat joke, but he did that himself with the hair. There's a lot of hair.
I think that part of the joke is that the hair looks bad. Yeah, Miz kind of does one of those, like, we're cool, brother, right? Yeah. Like, Juneteenth.
Tone-deaf white man fist bump, the worst.
He's like, I get it.
Smack that ass?
He did a high-low
We thought the same
handshake.
thing. We rewound it. No, he did not smack the ass.
Okay,
he does a high-low handshake.
Miz does the, up, high, down, low one motion. So you get the down low from the backside. It looked like he smacked sharply in the ass.
His boss is an even tinier piece of shit than he is.
That dude also looked very familiar, but could not place him in anything. He's probably just always been a background asshole like that.
I missed what he actually did to get, and we can skip ahead just a little bit. He gets fired. Oh God, and not in like a graceful
way. There's a guy
way.
Who's going to take over his job?
Nothing. The guy
job and Mrs. job.
Yeah, there's a guy that would.
Yeah.
What? That's right. Mm-hmm, he's like a true professional.
Yes,
he was going to absorb it.
He thought Miz was a shark, but the other guy was more of a shark.
But it is. I mean, where are we at? Like 6 minutes in, 4 minutes in? Like he's already had like we've shown that he's the rich asshole guy who's coming to shut down the youth center, which is like so far onto one side of the spectrum. Like
and this is at 5 minutes actually. 5 minutes and 18 seconds. He's destroying the office.
Yeah, he loses his job. He loses his car, and he's getting ready to lose his house.
Yeah,
and
she's
his girlfriend's
midway packing,
him.
like as he's home, like, oh man, my face hurts from getting punched, and she's like, yeah, that sucks. Bye. Just instantly leaves.
Yeah, she just absolutely like bounces out on him. Yeah, while he's trying to reflect on like bouncing back, you can see she's just packing her shit. She's a dime.
But she said she didn't want to go down with a.
Oh no.
What? What are you about to say, Ron?
Nickel and a couple pennies. She looks like she's trying to do the Kelly Kapowski thing. Not quite there. I'm sorry. I'm sure she's nice. Maybe if she had a great sense of humor, it'd put her over the edge. Right now, I'm not going to go full dime. That's what I'm going to say.
She's a nice Jewish girl, and you could do worse.
Is she not?
She's got the dark hair.
She's Jewish.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah,
she could be.
Now you think that Jewish people have a look?
What are we supposed to look like, Ryan? I don't know what you think.
I know.
Supposed to be looking.
Yeah.
Like Americans.
Boy, this is sure turned on you.
I hated this scene because he was just fighting with his girlfriend, and then that guy randomly pops out the corner and was like, "Women, right?"
Yeah, he's like, "Bitches, right? Whatever. Sign this though." Like,
so stupid.
They're getting
that was the moment I really hated.
He doesn't care about his girlfriend leaving, but his car. He's in love with his car. Yeah,
he says, "I'm in love with the car."
Have you seen the My Strange Addiction where that kid fucks his car? Oh, it's so funny.
Yes.
Is he?
I think that guy's from Arkansas.
Excuse me, what?
I think that guy is from Arkansas.
Here's my favorite thing about that is not only was he in love with his car, but it was a boy car and he was gay
with it. And then he has to tell his dad.
God. So he added that. Hold on, we gotta go on a.
God, I just imagine.
Oh no!
Imagine
his
dad.
Wrong one. No.
Whoa!
No.
Whoa! Dangerous.
My Strange Addiction.
Google search here.
Did you see that? That was all porn. It all matched to porn.
Guy fucks door handle over there.
I thought
I imagine his dad was like,
Oh, okay. No, I want information.
Could it be a girl car? Like, could it be a girl car? And he's like, no, it's a guy car. I'm car gay.
Oh my God! I know for anybody listening to this is kind of we're really being an asshole, but we pulled up the guy from the My Strange Addiction, and he is going full tongue kiss on this bumper.
It was like a Monte Carlo. Look at fucking Mattingly trim up those sideburns on this.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Yeah, real high.
He did that for the car.
So he would just like lay underneath the car and just like kiss on
the
it.
Dashboard.
Ew. Would he at least keep it clean?
So, yeah.
Would he keep it clean?
Oh yeah, he would clean the car. Yeah. Oh yeah, he'd probably be rubbing his dick all over.
They film him telling his dad.
Okay, I don't see.
It's the worst.
Oh my God, it's so amazing. It's like
oh my God, yeah. I don't have it on anything showing here, but it's like seriously, I just typed in "guy fucked his car." I thought Safe Search was on.
Look, I like unbelievable men fucks a car down there. Like,
oh my God, X Hamster, you never know what's happening. We got man fucking a car, just broad search. We could get
guy fucks car while talking
German. You know it. God, I kind of want to fucking play that one.
Du ist ein Mach schnell car. I like Michelle's. Like you're gonna die, and they're gonna be going through your Google search and be like, "Oh, this guy was fucking cars."
Oh, dude, this is not incognito either.
Pole.
No.
So, cut to the North Pole.
We gotta get back to the movie.
Yeah.
All right.
The North Pole is just a really big wooden cabin.
Yeah, it's not a big house.
Up in the mountains somewhere, not in North Pole.
Oh no, we have fucked everything up, guys. We missed Miz meeting actual Santa at the children's center.
You 100%
Miz
know
meets actual Santa. Who gives a fuck?
Like, they try to play it off like he's just some random guy, but
it's real
Santa. And of course he comes back. Yeah,
he had that twinkle.
He's got like a merkin beard. Yeah, he's got like a
he's just kind of walking around reflected and walking through the fog and reminiscing, and ends up back at the children's center. And I'll be damned if it's not Popo Gijo over there sitting on the bench.
If that man came down your 100%. Chimney, you would think he was a robber, not Santa.
The harsh division on his beard from face skin is definitely noticeable, and makes me question everything.
He looks like a mall Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got kind eyes though, very kind
outlet,
eyes.
Yeah, an outlet mall, like a Mexican outlet mall Santa, where you can buy like nunchucks and shit.
But he yells at Santa, and then
whatever. Like Santa keeps poking him in the chest, which I was like, Santa, you gotta get wrecked, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It was just basically saying like you gotta find all
the best version.
You're a
of
good
yourself.
person. Blah 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 blah.
Just hanging you out to dry here.
You're kind of a dick, but not really. Deep down, you're a good person. Something happened to you. Blah,
it says here on your chart, shit's all fucked up. But anyway, we go from there. We go to the North Pole. And they've got big mail carts, apparently. Have you ever seen those? Those are only at the post office. But they're, cool establishing shots. The set design across the entire movie is kind of all over the place. It's boring sometimes, and sometimes there's a lot of fun. North Pole, I feel like they did a great job with all the wood and all the garland, and it's fun. There's cookies. And here we are, we meet Billy. And I thought she was just a personal trainer.
Could fit in this house. That's
just a personal trainer. I like that. We notice here that Santa's suspenders aren't actually attached. They're like buttoned to his shirt. If you notice, like the one,
what?
Like they're not actually like touching his belt.
That's a lot of space.
That one's even worse on the left side. So like, I don't know.
Oh,
okay, this is where I started to like wonder what the tone of this movie is, because we go to the North Pole. The first people we see talking are Santa and this scantily clad woman. I mean, she's in gym wear, maybe athletic wear. She's showing a lot of skin for what you expect to be a Santa Claus movie.
I was like wondering if she was going to be Mrs. Claus at first. But like on that subject, can I throw out Mrs. Claus? Best character in the movie.
Oh, for sure.
She's fantastic.
Making cookies and cheering on her homies.
That's right.
I don't know if this is the right way to introduce your lead elf character, is to have them in the less clothes of the entire movie. And then it's just there's an odd sexual
a
energy
personal
for the
trainer.
entire movie. There's an
No, I mean, not only that, he's basically telling her that he needs a new ho ho ho. Why is that the name?
Why is that the name for it?
I don't know. I didn't realize that was the name till they kept saying it, and I was like, "Wait, what?"
Can anybody tell me? There's an open position of ho ho ho. Can anybody tell me what that is?
It's Santa's little.
What the fuck? The ho
like
ho ho.
It's
his
head of holiday.
Herald of holiday.
Yeah, Herald.
Yeah, it had a thing to it, which I thought was even stupider. That they tried to make it a thing.
You don't
like
get to add to Santa lore.
Out ho ho ho. Yeah, exactly. There's plenty of Santa lore. Look at the size of the buckle on that dude. Like he's pimping.
Dude slinging buckle all around the pole.
He's got kind of like a marmoset facial hair. It's like it's not so much a beard as it's like underbeard.
I like that. I like that a lot. I think that you nailed it. Okay, maybe not marmoset tamarind.
To me, he looks like
there you go.
Oh boy, it's tamarind.
Yeah,
it's tamarind.
He looks like
all
the character
kinds.
from Land of the Lost that Will Ferrell and Danny McBride meets. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, look at the harsh divide there. That's exactly
wow,
what we're seeing.
That's so true. Yes.
10 out of 10 times.
To it.
So basically, Santa's explaining to Billy that he wants Dax to be the new ho ho ho. I still don't know how they turned ho 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 into a noun, but he's basically telling her, I want you to go like train Dax, like test him. So he gives her a bell because like the old guy's retiring bell. And it's his bell.
Don't worry about the fact, and they allude briefly to that she's self-conscious of the fact that she has normal ears. Which you see like one time briefly that she has normal ears. My God, like
it's a weird genetic defect in the elf community to have this odd, screwed up phenotype where you look like a human model, and all humans think you're really attractive and want to put you on magazines.
But elves hate you.
It's the worst.
We see actual Mrs. Claus show up with a tray of cookies, and Santa is double fisting those
He's
shits.
not double fisting, double stacking the
Yeah.
cookies, and that robs you of your cookie joys. Half of the fun of the cookie is the pliability and the experience of the thickness. You cannot double stack cookies like that. That is a horseshit.
So this is a really fucking weird part that I noticed. So Billy's talking to Mrs. Claus.
I agree, but
she, they have a little conversation, and she goes, "Oh, thanks, Mrs. Claus." And Mrs. Claus in turn says, "Oh, you don't have to call me Mrs. Claus. You can call me Mrs. Claus." Did she forget her fucking name? Like, does she not have?
Yeah, it's so weird.
Also,
like, I thought she was
lady
just
just
gonna
get
say
there?
like Patty or something. Like,
I feel like that girl's lived there her whole life.
Exactly.
Why is she just now being like, "Oh, call me by my real name"?
yeah, why are they speaking like it's the first time they've ever interacted?
That's called clunky exposition, fellas.
Well, yeah, it's bad. It's very bad exposition.
Why is she the only one dressed like this?
I know, it's not like Santa was sweating. It's not like they just had like a really intense workout or anything.
And then ate a
He was
plate
going
of
upstairs.
He was going up and down like 7 steps.
Here's our like stand-in Bernard. Do you remember Bernard from Santa Claus? This is supposed to be Bernard, I think.
This fucking cunt.
He's a son of a bitch. This is like the Randall elf. You remember from Recess? He's the little fucker elf, and he runs the teleporter, and he's got disingenuous energy. I don't care for his hat; it stands too tall.
I don't believe you ever see his ears, so it's whatever. Like
Eleanor.
Here we go. We're
here's
introduced
Paige
to Paige's character,
wearing the ears that are like 2 shades darker than her face. They had to give them back to somebody else who used.
But
like
there's a thing about ears. It's really weird because Eleanor tries to like seduce Fitzy, and all she does is just touch her ear, and like that gets him like hot and bothered. Like
for sure,
ear touching is some sort of fucking turn on.
And they're so cheap or whatever. Like you don't even see the whole
the
ear. You just see the tiny little tips popping out.
Just rubbing that ear.
Just the tip.
This is two episodes in a row we've seen odd seduction techniques. In Frogtown, you just kind of fingertips, fingertips all over.
Please do not compare the cinema magnificence that is Hell Comes to Frogtown to this underside of the barrel.
You're completely right. I'm sorry. That was out of line.
Here you go.
So Fitzy runs the peppermint portal.
Oh, there we go.
He's just,
so here we go.
He is
she
rock
is
hard.
totally.
Oh.
I've seen.
Is that a candy cane in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Okay, here's something that stood out to me. After Paige tries to seduce teleportation elf, and they're establishing the fact that I don't know if they let it go right then, but Eleanor is the son of the elf who was brutally killed in some fucking elfery.
Twixel,
daughter. I'm sorry, that was complete slip. That wasn't a joke. It's, the daughter of the guy that was.
Yeah, what happened?
Killed or lost or somehow the guy that they're trying to replace in the position of Ho-Ho.
He just stopped wanting to do do it.
Oh, is he still alive?
I think he just was old. I think he was retiring.
Just stopped wanting to do it. Yeah, that was
okay.
It. He just didn't want to do it anymore.
So yeah, now we have our antagonist in Paige.
He and Santa had a falling out. So.
Okay, there we go.
We don't talk
creative
about it.
differences. And so we got our bad guy.
And he was the only elf from England too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And that's a big point of the movie. You have your bad guy who's arguably going to say the thing she wants more than anything, more than anybody else. She says it like har har har, and that just makes it very very fun.
She wants that har 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 job.
Har har har. So we go from the North Pole back to
that job comes with.
Back to Southern California / Vancouver, where they were filming or wherever. And
definitely Vancouver, you guys.
And we're supposed to believe we're seeing the living room of a defeated man. This looks like some people just kind of playfully strewn around some props. It's clean as shit.
He would definitely be lifting weights while eating Chinese food.
Yeah, Chinese food, the boxes. There's takeout boxes. There's no like a carefully laid out lattice of toilet paper used.
Yeah, just a minefield of crumples, just all kinds, just stuck haphazardly into the couch cushions. Like, hey, I'll get that later.
Dead ass zombie socks.
No problem. There's a fucking. Is that a duvet? Some kind of nice throw over here on the office chair. I don't like this. And
also, why would he be sleeping on the couch? I don't get that.
Like, well, you don't want to sleep in the bed that his girlfriend left him.
Yeah.
So that's the one believable part
of it.
He's laying open-chested with his freshly shaved chest, looks like, in his.
He maintained that.
Yeah, dude, he looks great. Whole movie. I have to say,
he's like,
he does look great.
I haven't fucked my car in 3 days.
So yeah, this is a man at the depths of his just lowest depths, just chiseled physique, looking great in some boxer briefs there on the couch.
No carbs.
Yeah,
man,
ringing at the doorbell is then they tell him they're gonna take the house, which is like super. This is a super tropey interaction.
Oh yeah, this guy's super smug, telling a guy who's got nothing to lose that he's got nothing to lose. Is like that guy could kill you.
Yeah, he could strangle you right there.
That's right.
Boy,
yeah. So yeah, just when it rains, it pours for Miz in this movie. It's one thing after another, and that shows you that he's open to anything. He may be a little desperate.
Yeah.
When then they do the trope again where like the doorbell rings and he goes back to yell.
He thinks
at
it's
the guy,
same guy.
Yeah, but it's Billy.
Steve.
It's Sting.
It's
Pretty Girl.
It's like that commercial where Sting comes in and beats the shit out of that little kid.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh
just
man, he
running
totally
him across
wipes
the
counter
mantle
with that kid. Yeah.
How much did you want to be that kid getting the shit beat out of you by the Sting? Like, I got a Stinger splash, like, straight through the kitchen, bruh.
Yeah. I would walk crooked for the rest of my life happily. If I could just
what happened to you? And you just perk up and start smiling. Well, when I was 7.
Yeah, when I was in 4th grade. When I was in 4th grade, I had a grudge match with Sting.
I would have been 7. This was before Wolfpack Sting. This was Black and White Sting, so it had to be 7 years old. Perfect. So anyway, we can't
so like without really any like explanation, like
lets her in.
Miz just lets her in.
Well, I mean, come on.
Okay.
I mean, come on.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
but
come on.
I just think it's funny that like that's all it takes.
But she says she's got a job for him, right? Like
you got a pretty face.
She's got to test him. She's got a very high level client who needs, a high level service, and she's got to know that that the Miz is going to be the right fit for the role. He's starting to guess. He's like, is it the president? Is it the vice president?
Yes. How did they not say Vince McMahon
okay, you're
once?
not wrong.
Oh, that would have been funny.
So
doesn't he say Trump?
They're in the car
at
and he
some
goes,
point in the movie?
Yeah, he does.
Profile. Yeah. It must be Trump. It's got to be Trump. Ooh.
Yeah, well, he guesses mononyms throughout the movie.
Richard Branson,
Cuban,
Branson,
Richard, the guy from Virgin
Musk.
Records, I believe.
Yeah,
I was so surprised you didn't say Vince McMahon, even though
So yeah, Billy's playing a little close to the chest. She's not letting it know that she's some kind of ethereal, eternal being here to trap
she's got
him
regular
into a soulless
ears
life
like a piece of shit.
eternity serving. But so they're talking. There's a little bit of playful banter
weird.
back and forth. Yeah, a little fucking weird. A little playful back and forth, and then he's like, "All right, let's go." And he's like, "Oh, aren't you gonna put some pants on?" And then there's more like, "Are these guys gonna bone?" I thought this was almost.
I would imagine that he's wearing the kind where like his dick just keeps slipping in and out of him, like as he's walking around. It just kind of
those boxer briefs,
like turtle head, like
that happens with the boxer briefs.
It's a very clingy fabric, yeah. So any sort of below the surface reactions to outside stimuli are going to be very readily apparent, I would say. So he's putting himself in a weird position.
So what? He gets his task. He gets his first task.
He just
Yep.
gets in the car with her. I don't care who she is. Yeah, whatever. She drives me to the place where they're gonna harvest my fucking organs.
Right.
The first task is he has to go into a bar.
This upcoming.
Yeah. She takes him to a gay bar.
There are a lot of men in leather, and he has to go in and say that
It's called the fluorescent lobster.
He dinged one of their bikes, and he has to do it while wearing a silly hat.
Yep, dinged a bike. That's code for saying he wants to do it. In the back.
I'm not gonna lie. This was like the scene I enjoyed the most. If I had to pick one of this movie, was the bar scene.
I forgot this scene happened entirely.
This does contain contains my favorite part of the movie. Yeah, my favorite part of this whole movie is in this scene.
Yeah, the favorite joke. So exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she gives him a dumbass hat to put on.
Obviously, nothing happened, and she said, just come back on out. They'll see nothing happen, and everything's fine. But he can't fight.
Well, he's supposed to.
That's the hook, is that he can't.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to come out with a peaceful resolution.
I wonder what's going to happen.
You guys remember when we watched Roadhouse?
Because for some reason elves revolt all the time, I guess, violently. So he's got to...
I feel like this looked less like a Santa hat and more like the wizard hat that Kevin Nash wore when he was Oz.
They got it out of the fucking prop room.
Why is it green? Is it because I get there's Maurice. Maurice is the bartender in the bar,
and she is
cameo.
Not interested.
They have the most non-threatening biker trying to threaten the Miz.
For sure, and before he can even tell them that he fucked their bike or whatever he said, they're already mad at him for the hat that he's wearing. Like it's already going poorly.
Just
for him.
Very angry
because of the hat that he's wearing. Yeah, these guys were looking.
Even though that guy's wearing a bandana, like an idiot.
God, Maurice is looking good.
Maurice is just a fun
She could have been
presence.
Billy, but
what I don't get is this guy's arms are like the Miz could beat the shit out of this guy if it was.
She wasn't talented enough to play Billy. Like,
oh, you stop it! It was
shut your mouth.
It was her accent, I bet. That Quebec.
Oh yeah, because it sure stopped Paige.
Oh God, you're right. Something about the French accent kind of hurts Americans a little more than the British accent. We're like
extra stink on it.
And it certainly doesn't scream Christmas.
This is a funny, Miz, they pour a beer on his head, he's trying to plead with them, whatever, and they start fighting, and there's about 19 times in this fight where somebody's about to punch somebody, and he ducks, and they hit the person behind him. It just keeps happening, but yes, here's my favorite joke in the whole movie. He grabs a handful of peanuts and throws them at the guy, and the guy's like, what was that supposed to do? And Miz is like, I was hoping you had a peanut allergy. If he did though, that would have been attempted murder.
Yeah, the guy dies and everyone's like, "Dude, what the hell?"
He does kind of like
just goofing with you.
he does kind of like Jackie Chan stuff here, where he picks up the pool cue and inadvertently hits a guy just picking it up. Like he kind of lucks his way out of quite a few like going on here. Here's a guy about to hit him with the pool ball for fuck's sake. Around.
Yeah, that's a real one. That was in Roadhouse, I'm pretty sure.
It kind of goes back and forth between being like a fun fight and being where that guy just fastballed an 8-ball at
attempted murder.
Like, it's 100% attempted murder.
Yeah, that's like my dad always pointed out things in fights. He was like, that would have killed him. And Home Alone, whole time, that would have killed him. No question. Paint can to the face. So he falls on the pool table, and they all are... Yeah, all like 3 guys are about to hit him with a chair at the same time.
Well, like, no, one guy's got a beer bottle. He was just going to hit him with a beer bottle that wasn't broken or anything.
One guy's pulling down his pants.
Yeah, it was weird, and yeah, we get the old Charles Xavier trick, which apparently Billy can do with the silver bell of Christmas that she carries around. And so it's saved and fast cut back to Mrs. House. He's got the peas on the old black eye. So we got work to do.
It's like a Ziploc bag full of peas. So he must have gotten the peas out, torn them out of a bag, put them into a Ziploc bag, and then what? What?
They also looked like gross and kind of mushy too. Like they've the 7th take, so they weren't as cold as they used to be.
They did look mushy. But she said she notices here. Oh, you don't have any Christmas decorations, and he says that's because I've never really gotten presents. So he is a very sad boy on the inside.
God.
Christmas isn't exactly my favorite time of the year, and that is like you just told her you murdered a baby. Like. Christmas isn't your absolute favorite. Christmas doesn't give you like a 30-day long raging hard-on. That's it. I gotta get Santa in here.
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah. She rings the bell and that does magic, but like she just has it around her neck otherwise. So it's constantly ringing like she's just a cat exploring the downstairs.
And then she tells Fitzy to watch
think about it, wearing it as a necklace.
Yeah,
she calls for Santa, but she calls for Santa,
and Fitzy shows up. And this is where like the character of Fitzy took a weird turn for me, because it's like he shows up wearing like some of Santa's clothes. So it's like, sometimes I put on the hat and the jack or the coat, and then what? Just walk around like Winnie the Pooh with your dick hanging out? Like,
yeah.
Who else? Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know?
I don't like it. I stopped liking Fitzy here. There's no reason for that character to have been in this movie at all going forward. I just slapped my microphone.
Jesus Christ, Tyler.
This is how
no reason for him to have ever been in this movie or had any lines going forward. He's the guy that pulls the fucking lever.
The shoot show is a no Fitzy zone. No Fitzy zone here on this here program. Get past it.
We're not down for Fitzy and his long johns.
Yeah,
we hear that, Sean? Like, no Fitzies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is full disclosure, Sean. I believe
that was my nickname for quite a while during college.
Oh, Jesus.
Fitzy! Anytime I walked in a room. Fitzy!
Hey, it's Fitzy.
This guy is fucking you. This guy is really doing a disservice to the Fitzy name, I gotta tell you. So now they're in a restaurant, and the guy's like trying to get Billy. He's like, "Oh, try this pizza," and she just picks up pepperoni off.
Don't have too much.
That's going out to the table, you idiot.
Yeah, he's more like, quit fucking sticking your fingers on my fucking pizza.
It's not even a full restaurant. This is like his next test, and he's got to, I guess, entertain the kids. They got to show that he's adaptable and can wear a monkey suit and entertain
Santa shows up looking like a Nation of Islam guy or something.
He does it. His hat looks like a do-rag, and that completes the whole ensemble. I'm into it.
Yeah, that's it. It's like it got him out of bed, I guess.
So, the next assignment is child-related. So they're going to some kind of Chuck E. Cheese-ass stand-in. And, in the quick scene where they're talking back in the kitchen, planning on what's about to happen, Billy's informing Miz the plan. Miz is just casually eating pizza like a Brad Pitt ass motherfucker would.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
And
he's just like, well, they didn't feed us on the outside. Like,
yeah, and
they didn't have any craft table. I'm gonna eat this during the fucking scene.
Billy, I don't know if she's ever had pizza because she is elf and a deformed one at that. So she's never been given pizza. So yeah, the Italian guy number one who they got for the movie, or some guy who can kind of do it, and he just says you got to try one. And instead of cutting her a piece of pizza, she just reaches down on this scalding hot ass pizza, peeling off greasy pepperonis.
And note,
this is weird. This is not how humans behave.
So it's kind of fucked up.
It's 2015.
There's germs everywhere.
Sean, this is before.
Before he said he was excited to work for Trump. Canceled. Absolutely canceled. The Miz is canceled.
But
now he's appropriating black culture.
Right here, the movie kind of shifts into this odd, surreal kind of look. Like they're using wide-angle lenses and crowding the frame with children, so it's suffocating. You can just feel their hot Cheeto breath, their goldfish breath. You don't want to be around that.
Goldfishes are amazing.
He's now like the analog for Chuck E. Cheese. So he's dressed up like a monkey. He kind of looks like the tamarins we were looking at earlier.
Yeah.
They keep doing these weird close-ups on the kids, like dance, monkey, dance. And he's complying a little bit, and it's a very I was really high watching this one, so like maybe that's what's affecting my outlook here. But I didn't care for this scene. It made me uncomfortable.
I agree. The whole scene is totally skippable.
Yeah, these are odd shots.
Get through the children. He has to bring them food. They're given bad instructions.
Sure.
Yeah,
I need
soda.
Like,
but
this kid is fucking
soda.
puking. Like, where are their parents?
Does Chucky take your order?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen like where you hired a clown for a birthday and then they also had to like take your pizza order and get your sodas.
Can you imagine like Chucky's like trying to hold a pencil and shit like in that costume? Like, okay, you'll all have the pizza.
We know it's
cool. No, and it's behind the mask. It was like, so who had the you can't hear shit. Oh, this is a nightmare.
We know what's gonna happen here. So the kids talking shit to Ms. Monkey, and Miz has had enough, and he's about to eat his cake.
Dude, that line though.
Oh my god!
Did anybody write down that line that kid said to him though?
No, right before this though, he's about to straight up steal on this kid's jaw. He had pulled back, and he was about to punch this child in the face. And Billy says, Miz's character name, I can't remember.
Dax.
And
Dax
and he stops. The only thing that stopped a child from getting struck in the mouth was Billy.
For sure, he was about to Kramer his way out of there. And like, Sean, can you take over from here?
What's that?
I said, Sean, hit us with the cake.
Yeah, so
what goes on with the cake?
I thought this was so fucking odd because he's staring him down, and then he pushes his face in the cake. Now, just hold on. Hold on. This is how much time passes. Everyone
how much time passes between things.
Silent the whole time. Still.
And you can tell from his eyes he's trying not to laugh.
He smashes the kid's face.
Miz says like Miz says
no one's saying a fucking word.
Silent still. All real time, not slow motion.
I think Miz says something like, read the cake, like read what's on the cake.
Still nothing. No one. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what happened?
Sound.
No one. The whole.
Nope.
Oh, and he goes, food fight.
And then he declares a birthday food fight after like 30 seconds of awful silence.
For sure.
I hate it. This entire thing was like some kind of well-constructed psi attack on my anxiety.
Like a constructed psyop to take Ryan down.
It was like MK Ultra and then Santa's Little Helper from 2015.
Ryan's just like, so my nose started bleeding the longer I watched this movie. Like,
yeah, shit, man.
It was weaponized against me.
I can't feel 4 toes.
God, this movie fucking sucks.
Yeah.
So now it's just an extended food fight. The kids, This is how they paid all these children and their parents, by the way. This is how they said, like, come on down, we'll put you in a movie, you get to have a fun food fight, all free of charge, instead of paying $50 per extra. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, put it on your resume.
We
It's
also
acting
find out
experience.
Yeah.
Eleanor
You have an IMDb
is,
page now.
secretly spying on Dax and Billy. She's peeping and wondering what they're up to.
Bro, we're not even halfway through. Oh
This
my
sets
God.
up a really funny scene where he's talking to her like she's like Paige is trying to big time him, and he thinks that like she wants the job of being in the monkey suit. Yeah, because he still has not had anything explained to him about the job, and she's talking to him like she presupposes that he understands the whole thing, and he's just like, if you want to wear this costume, that's fine. This is kind of a funny scene. Like, I will give it up to Miz. This is a terrible movie, but like the Miz is doing his best, and it's like above
just
passable.
for him.
Yeah, the Miz is good.
Yes, just for him. Yeah, she's punching down.
So here's the scene where he thinks that she's trying to be the monkey. Very much not the case.
And I'm not.
Yeah, Paige is pretty much just cutting a Paige promo here, and just
I'm used to seeing her play herself in movies.
Damn it, Tyler! Oh my God! In this scene, you could basically take all of her dialogue, and no, we don't, Tyler. We don't know what else. You can take all of her. You could take all of her dialogue and replace her with the women's championship. I'm gonna get through this joke, and it would make sense there.
It's like Mad Libs, like her Mad Libs promo, like.
So they go back to
Get her
Dax's
off
house.
The screen. We're back home.
Oh no! Look what I found.
There's another really weird, like, sexist line because she smiles and he goes, "Hey, you should smile more. You look way more beautiful when you smile." Like, oh
yeah, that's one of those things that like women hate that shit. Mm-hmm. No woman wants to be told to smile. If you can't make them smile, that's your fucking problem, bruh.
Let me try.
Maybe if you weren't an insufferable,
I say you should smile more.
Michelle,
maybe if you weren't an insufferable asshole.
But then
oh God!
Oh my God!
Ryan just had his eyes scratched
It's
out.
not good. It's not good. No, don't do it. I just tried it. It doesn't work.
But then he follows it up with,
"You
might be the most beautiful girl I've ever seen."
It was an experiment. I'm sorry.
And she's like, "Oh my God!" Even with these fucking like
apologizing,
even with these mutilated ears. How could you ever love someone with ears that look exactly like yours?
I know, right?
Exactly
has she been looking at him disgusted because of his ears?
I think so.
Yeah, she was like, dry heaving every time his ears were out, and hers were exactly like it.
Yeah, she just keeps pulling skull caps over him. Like, are you sure you don't want to just?
Oh, gross!
Oh my God, it's so disgusting. That was like 2 seconds of ear. I feel like that was like Marky Mark getting his hog out.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
So close.
And then they're about to kiss, and then when she goes to get away, she swings her leg. Whoa, hello! Like,
he thought that was going a whole other direction.
The fish stall has.
So upon showing her rounded ear, they're overcome. They almost kiss, and it spooks her. She gets so spooked she tries to leave the situation, runs into a window, and now we're all charmingly befuddled now, and we've got to exit the scene.
We've got a Rachel Ross. Will they? Won't they? All right.
Well, they will. They
so
will.
Bad.
So I believe next up is the.
We're like halfway. We got it.
We need to speed this up.
Okay, now the third test is.
This part was for just to get him shirtlit.
No, this is the third trial. This is the third trial, and it's to show your dick to a bunch of old ladies.
Trying to see if he can get old people to work out with him, but they just want him to get his dick out. It's just lecherous old women.
I was just talking to a friend of mine that tried the nursing field for just a little bit, and he said the number of times that elderly women threatened him with rape was out of pocket. Like he got
threatened to rape him.
To rape him. They said,
wow.
I quote, "You are a cute little boy nurse. you and them blue eyes would get raped in here. That is what he said.
Kind of prison colony?
That she said. It was
is
out of control. But I mean,
he was in
if you think about it, you get like 10 of those old ladies corner you, and you have to make a decision. It's a game time decision. Do you hurt
Or do you get
6 of them?
There's no way that there is a.
Or do you get raped?
There's an epidemic.
I don't know.
Of old
I could
ladies
windmill
cornering.
my way out of
What
a
is objective good? But yeah, right now, Miz is half naked in front of a bunch of old people. I don't know why.
And he magically heals them. They're able to walk.
Thank you.
I guess it'll work out by taking a shirt
We're
off.
done with it.
So,
We're done.
So now,
with it.
what happened?
I like the one lady wants him to take his pants off
Yeah.
too. Man, she calls it Magic Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
like,
pretty
"Get that
aggressive.
She says,
they
and I
think it's fine.
quote, "Get that big dick out."
So
Yeah,
now
like-
they go to
Get that-
fill up the car, and I believe that he passes by. Oh no! Oh yeah, the flat tire. Yeah, this is where. Okay.
We get a flat tire, and that she shows that she's capable, and not everything that meets the eye. And I threw up in my mouth, and then we're on to a different.
In the North Pole, they work together. Blah blah blah.
He
Oh,
shows he's
you
useless.
fuck! They don't even have tars
So
in the North
so he
Pole.
finds a
Well,
I guess a businessman who was mugged. He's not homeless. He was just.
who was just
Yeah, they stop for a hot dog. They stop for a hot dog. And
So
he
she
sees
doesn't
some-
have
he sees
pizza in
some-
the North Pole, but she does have a hot dog.
I guess the guy got
Yeah.
mugged by some hooligans. And they stole his ring.
some like 13-year-olds.
You know what?
Street
That hot
toughs.
dog looks like. Yeah. So there's a group of kids. Yeah. And there's
The most
an old guy.
unthreatening group of kids.
Yeah, for sure. It's like middle school. It's like
Clean
it's like
shaven.
junior high kids.
White boys.
Like
No, they're all a bunch of early 20s
That kid
actors,
looks-
and they look
that kid
like
looks
it. And then
Jewish.
they're dressed like a bunch of high school-ish kids. None of these kids have ever heard an interest rate. I don't know what any of these fucking kids are doing as a street tough. None
how
of them are
easily would a
scared.
yarmulke fit on the back of
I'm
that
surprised
head?
it's not clipped on right now.
It's just a yarmulke would go so easily.
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus Christ.
It's got knocked off.
So
in the
yeah,
robbery.
yeah. Miz faces down the upper middle class
yeah.
hoodlums that are hanging.
Well, yeah,
outside
there's
the,
a-
And he didn't,
hot
but he didn't
dog
even do
say-
anything.
There's an old guy.
That's Nick's. No, that is Nick's Spaghetti House.
It
No
is Nick's
badasses
Spaghetti
hang
House.
out
You know
in
how
front of
they
the
do.
Spaghetti House.
They get your asses robbed behind the spaghetti house, and that's not all.
Fucking
That guy
shit.
didn't say that. That's not all they did to him. But yeah, there's
Yeah,
an old
that
guy
makes-
behind. There's an old guy behind the gas station. Clearly, this
Yeah,
dude is Santa
obviously,
Claus in
painfully
drag or
obvious.
whatever. Like,
See,
So he's got the ring.
he wants his ring back. The Miz decides to get the ring back. I mean, you know, you can see the trope in your mind.
was
Yeah.
he English too? Why the fuck did he have?
Yeah,
this
he had a
accent?
different accent.
Like,
Miz toughs up to that
oh
fucking
God Almighty! But
tenth
yeah,
grader.
So Billy says, "Yeah,
turns
was the
out
test. He
this was
passed.
another test.
ta-da!"
Ugh,
You passed.
damn, she's hot.
But
Now
Now
this
they're
is
drinking
where
wine.
She
She's
finally,
getting
now they're back
shitty.
on
she
track.
finally admits to Dax that the boss, big boss, is Santa Claus.
Big
Santa
boss,
Claus.
And that
Solid
his
Snake is
competition
Santa
is
Claus,
Eleanor.
and
Well, in
I will
like
say-
a normal movie, they would draw this out of like his not believing her or whatever. But like she pretty quickly does North Pole magic on him, and like that's then Santa shows up.
yeah, I will say, like, Miz relies on the clenched jaw screaming when he's upset.
Dude, I thought he was
you
talking to
understand?
Daniel Bryan in this scene.
You already calm
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, I'm a coward. I'm a coward. And he just grabs her.
Why don't you go back to the bingo halls? Yeah. But yeah, she changes his mind pretty quick with, exactly like you said, shows him the magic. Literally what every movie should do when people doubt their magical abilities, just wrap them in gift wrap out of fucking nowhere. So now he accepts it rather well. He takes
Yeah,
it
'cause-
pretty quickly.
Santa shows up almost immediately, and then turns into the guy to the ring guy and back in front of him. So, like, they cut away, but I guess he just watches him transform.
Yeah, and 1 hour into the movie, we
and-
finally figure
Yeah,
out
then it
his-
turns into
his
a Christmas
goal, or his
Carol.
motives.
but
it
the
turns into a
dumbest of
Christmas
fucking
Carol now.
Christmas carols, because
He takes him.
you
Yes,
find
go
out he
ahead.
goes to the youth center, and this is a flashback now, and you find out that he was
And it's
once
amber
at
colored,
the
so
youth
it's in the
center.
past.
Oh my gosh! And someone has stolen the funds for all the kittens to put on their Christmas play, and now they can't do it.
Yep.
So
Somebody stole our
director
money.
blames,
Not the money.
young Ryan lookalike, in Dax that he come on that's I could see it.
Harsh disagree.
Yeah,
A little swank possum.
See?
Oh yeah, I see.
That
Ryan
would have
in
been.
that.
Yeah, if I would have been accepted in high school, that's what I would have
But
looked
so-
like, maybe.
he convinces everyone
For
that,
sure.
that he is stolen.
I think this kid does a great job. Good lip quivers.
He's a jerk now, and everyone leaves.
I thought it was weird this old guy was just so adamant on it's
Yeah,
this
and-
fucking little
and then
shithead. Like, there's no way
This guy
a guy
this guy
who
was
runs
like,
that
It's
place
this
would be that
dirt
way.
poor little butthole right here.
Yeah,
Like, that
there's
took the
no
money.
way.
Dude, this is
Oh,
seriously
he
like
wanted to be
Lucius
the treasurer.
Malfoy
He
does.
energy.
He does a
Like
good
he is
job.
straight up like, "Hello, Potter. Like you don't belong here."
But for no reason, the guy's like,
evil.
"Yeah, I stole it."
Yeah, so yeah,
Oh, okay,
exactly.
Yeah.
The kid was like, "Well, if I didn't steal it and those other two didn't, that
you
means
did.
you did." And
Yeah,
he's pretty much
that
like,
means
"Yeah,
you did.
fuck you,
Yeah, that's
bitch."
right. Yeah, that's right. You little
Stupid,
fucking
ugly,
poor ass
poor
piece
bastard.
of shit. Yeah, that's right.
Stupid poor. You fuck you. You don't have no money.
This is like just
he doesn't
hitting you
deserve
over the
fun.
head with concepts.
So
like this is
stupid.
This would
stupid.
never happen. This
Never.
ever
Never,
to
ever,
anyone
ever.
ever. It's
And
so
like, how
dumb.
much money
No,
could he have
never.
possibly
It's
stolen?
so dumb.
Like,
For sure. And the idea in this movie is that he's been doing it for the last like 30 years.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
like,
I'm
it's
off
not
to
a
the Cayman Islands
multi-billion-
again. No play this year.
Yeah, this isn't a huge
Also, this
corporation.
part's
This is like
fucked
a
up.
community center. Like, how?
Yeah.
Where is all this money coming from?
I think I gotta
Well,
say, I
the-
think it's real messed up that Santa
Yeah,
then
why
also
would he
showed
have done
Miz
that?
the life he could have had if he wouldn't have.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
okay,
Shows him
so
the
here we get-
amazing life
This
that
is
he
where
would
we
have
get
had
the
if he
moral
hadn't
crux of the entire movie.
Yeah, if he hadn't have closed himself off to other people, he would have been an astronaut and had his own cereal and had a wife and kids. But like that, like
Yeah, had a really happy family. Yeah.
Yeah, so being selfish gets you nowhere in the professional world.
Yeah, you're 100%
Isn't that
correct.
right, Sean?
yes.
Don't you? Wouldn't you agree? in the Oh, I was kidding. I thought that's where you get everywhere in the professional world. In the corporate world, you have to
pretty much.
kill babies,
Yep.
and you got to stab
Yep.
your friends,
you
and
gotta
and,
eat
and
Dax Flax.
You
shut
gotta
down
make
the
friends
community
with people
center.
just to stab them in the back later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to eat Dax Flax with a very realistic looking astronaut costume that he's wearing there. Looks like the one that Bubbles had when he was firing off model rockets.
And then he shows
Look
him
at-
his wife and kids.
Fucking
Like,
shit.
Just this.
Yeah,
Could
you
have
know,
been
why
Maurice.
family.
Why wasn't it Maurice?
Santa
Because you'd
shows,
been like, hey, is
shows
that the
him
biker babe that knocked me out?
the family
ugly
that
ass
he's
kids.
now maybe too old to have, and and like this woman that he's never seen before, and he's just like, yep, that's her.
you know,
This
That's-
looks
that's
like
like,
a
I
commercial
hit
for
that
Zoloft
on
or
our
something.
days
hit
off,
that
I like to
multiple
go
times.
outside and just kind of swing my arms around with the kids. We just hold hands, just swing our arms. And we just go like, yeah. It's
I
just for a
believe
nice
it.
little-
Yeah. It's
Now-
important. I would like. We're gonna go frolic.
Just smile at each other and just swing your arms.
It'd be funny to see Sean doing that, and he's super into it, and the kids are not. They're just like,
Yeah, the kids look
Sean is having
horrified.
the greatest time.
The kids look horrified. They're like, it's been 4 hours.
Dad, my arms
Swing your
hurt.
arms.
Shut up. He keeps swinging them.
You
And
swing.
this fucking asshole, Fitzy.
Oh man.
I don't
he's
even want to.
commandeered-
Yeah. Now he's in the Miz's clothes, but again, not wearing the
Yeah.
pants. Again,
And he's
only
shaved.
wearing the
Dude,
She
shoes.
has
is
a pole
definitely a
that he's
perv.
shaved. Like his beard's gone. She's like, "What the fuck?"
She's like asking him. She keeps asking him. Yeah, what are you doing here? Why are you wearing his clothes? Why are you in his
Never.
house? There's no explanation. There's only answers, or there's only questions. We get no answers.
Why? Yeah.
Why did that scene exist? Why did he all of a sudden have access to the Miz house and he's putting his clothes on and just rubbing his weird elf dick on the bottom of Miz's shirts? It's fucking weird.
What dirt did the guy who played Fitzy have on the director?
Why was he there?
Like just dick tipping the shirt tails.
No
and
one
I don't
needs
need
that.
Like, I don't get it. What was the point of that scene? That he's just got a weird fetish where he just likes to put on other people's shirts?
It was preordained to put the term dick tipping in the shoot show lexicon. That's what it was for. I looked up why some Santa Claus hats have the pom-pom on the string versus attached directly to the thing. I have read, and unconfirmed, and this may be complete bullshit, that the original design is more closely copyrighted. So if you see somebody with a string ball Santa Claus hat, it's a knockoff. They got it from Wish, and you should make fun of them. They're poor, and they can't come to your community center.
AliExpress.
Yeah, AliExpress below Wish, even, you fucks. I own some of their stock. I've lost a lot of money.
Santa has offered him the job, and he tells him to think about it. Just think about it. Yeah. Yep.
The job is yours if you want it. So the next day, we cut to, he shows up, he's got all of his gear on, he's walking out the door, he tells the guy, fuck you, you can have the house.
He's going to the North Pole.
I got a hat and a scarf.
Guy's really sad he doesn't get to freaking break this guy's soul.
He's going to the North Pole with all his kit on,
and then
even
how
though
does he
none
get
of them
there?
dress
They don't
like
even
it's
explain. Like, Fitzy's supposed to just zap him there?
It's teleport.
He steps in a fucking peppermint portal.
Where is it on our side?
You're not paying attention, Sean? What the fuck?
It's fucking everywhere.
It's inside of our hearts. Thank you.
Exactly.
Exactly at the same time.
It's the perfect see the same bullshit idiot answer.
So yeah, they teleport him to the North Pole. Most of the conflict, I would think, is over. He's got this shit in the bag. It's time to just start his new life in the North Pole, I guess. Everybody he knows and loves thinks he's dead.
But there's still 25 minutes left in the movie.
Shit!
It's terrible.
Okay.
No, this is about where I started to gloss and just zone out on this movie.
Yeah, like, so they're going to
got about an
announce
hour he'll give these things.
Yeah. They're going to announce that he's got the job. Like, they're going to announce him, okay, he's got the job. He's the new ho ho ho. And then Paige shows up and she's got the laws, the bylaws
actually,
or whatever
it
from like
is rule number
Christmas, the Christmas laws.
B, technically. Yes.
Of course.
I want to know what 201A is.
And this rule is so anybody who has got the job, anybody can object to them having the job. And if they object to them having the job and then they beat them in some sort of physical capacity, then they get the job.
It should have been a fist fight. Should have just made it.
Which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my... So we got somebody who's cut out for the job, but this guy challenged him to a foot race and just tore his ass up, so he's going to do it. Like... It's so stupid. How do you like the little front flip that Paige does to get down to them?
It was Kino as fuck. Kino would have done it in one shot. There were 3 cuts in her doing a front flip from the top banister down to where everybody was standing. And I don't know why they had to do that. They could have done just like a straight jump down like Sean Hunter in Boy Meets World. They didn't need to set up the front flip.
We gotta do stunt shots. We gotta do some.
Yeah, this is a WWE film.
Only is
we do flips.
This challenge that she's challenging him to for the ho 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 ship. It is for the SBC. It is a Santa boot camp, and of course, Eleanor's daddy Trixie or whatever the fuck his name was. He built the course.
Trixel.
So you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have to run an obstacle course.
Yeah, but the deck is stacked against the Miz because Paige has the upper hand in experience. So the natural thing for the movie, they go and film at a ropes course local
and so
in
they
town,
don't
looks like.
they don't even explain what it is. They just kind of do stuff.
Yeah.
They don't explain who wins. Like,
and you
Yeah, they don't explain where the end is other than that she just like hops down and is like, well, I won.
They just kind of like tussle over like 5 different obstacles. You don't know if they like win each obstacle or it's just an overall. No idea.
They walk over each other no less than 3 times. They walk straight over each other like and if I was Miz right at the start of this, I would have just shoved her off the fucking platform.
Well, we're led to believe that this shit is happening.
Can I not do that? Because nobody laid out any fucking rules here. Nobody laid out any rules.
Shit is happening in the North Pole. But when we get to the ropes course itself, we're in huge trees. These are cedars.
No snow.
It looks like. And how the hell? There's no trees in the North Pole. We can't even find out where we are. It's just filmed in Vancouver, so they use the cedars.
And
I don't know. It does.
Well, and also
neat,
they deal with the South Pole too, because Fitzy says he goes pole to pole quite a bit, which sounds like ass to mouth.
Yeah, fucking yeah. He
He's
does.
like, I'll be going. I do what I call downhill skiing.
So they're watching this live at the North Pole complex, and Billy is like straight up having an orgasm watching him like run the course. She's and the other half of the elves.
She keeps like bullying people into doing chants
hate
about
Eleanor.
it. Who's that guy? And then you say Dax.
Like
fuck
straight
you.
up like rooting against Eleanor, like they want her to fucking die. They hate her.
Everybody hates this bitch. Everybody hates this bitch.
Well,
Have you talked to her?
Yes.
She's really mean.
She's kind of a bitch.
I mean,
yeah, I don't understand why Santa would employ someone who he clearly knows is naughty.
that's true.
It's
Very
nepotism.
naughty.
It was kind of like having a friend or a coworker who then has a kid, and that kid's on meth, so you have to like give him a chance. I think that's kind of what happened. I'm not saying Paige is on meth, but maybe her character is.
But of course, like Tyler said, Eleanor Paige wins. Obviously, she knows the course. She wins.
Yeah, she whoops his ass.
Yeah, there's a couple
Obviously.
unnecessary shots in these.
She
Little,
lords over and she headbutts him at one point, which is just brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's same confusing energy, same weird shot choices for the cameras, and it's just you're left with that odd. It's like, okay, well that's over, and you check the time, and we got 15 more minutes to go. Shit.
Exactly. Like this is another point. This is like a 2.5 count or something. Like this is a false finish.
It really was. Yeah.
It
Where,
was
like
a false
they could have
finish. I
done
thought
something
it was
here where
fine there.
Santa was like, but it turns out the next law says that you're a bitch, and so you can't do it.
When actually, we got reindeer wrestling up next.
One
Y'all
of
get
the
ready.
things I know, like Mindy likes to watch Lifetime movies like this. And the thing about this is like these movies wrap up in the last 3 minutes. Like these movies will just be a fucking Niagara Falls barrel ride of pointless exposition, and then it wraps up in like the last 98%.
That's
of the
exactly
movie,
what happens.
99%.
Because Eleanor gets the job. Dax has got to go, and he tells Eleanor to be a little bit nicer to Billy. And as he says bye to Billy, he swipes the magic bell.
Because he is
Sure
a
does.
true piece of shit.
He shows his true colors, swipes the bell, immediately gives himself a new car. That is
And not just
is
any
a
new car;
stick
it's
shift.
like a fancy one.
Nice.
A
Yeah, it's
car
like
that
a
would take
Corvette or
up
something,
half
and
the
it has-
budget.
And it has the vanity plate on it, but he doesn't know how to drive a stick. He knew how to put a vanity plate on the fucking car with the bell, but didn't know how to give him a car fucking automatic. But he's going to use the bell to go and save this fucking student center that they haven't talked about for like a long ass time. So going to save the student center, and if you see during the scene, there are people protesting, they're tearing it down, and they spell center CENTRE or whatever.
Century, yeah.
And that's some Canadian bullshit.
So, but what do you?
Bullshit. So yeah, he's just
What he does
abusing Santa
is
powers.
he's not going to do it. So he summons the old teacher who stole all the monies, and he summons him via magic. He was out on a beach with all the hundreds of dollars from what he stole.
Yep. Dicking down a child.
And the cops arrest him.
$dollars.
Like they have no evidence.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they just
they
go,
did not
"That's
question
the
the
guy."
magic.
Yeah. They
didn't-
go, that's the guy, and then another lady says, oh yeah, it is, and the cops are just like, that's good enough for us, and they just grab him, like this guy that literally just materialized in front of them. He's dressed like the ripping and the tearing guy. He's on some, he's got half a fucking pineapple
What's the
in his
statute of
hand.
limitations on like stealing $100? Like what? Huh?
Well, apparently he just stole again, and that's how he financed this trip.
He does it
that he
every
took.
year. He does.
This
For
student
some reason,
center
they never
putting
caught
on a
it.
play. Yeah, is bankrolling his trip to like the fucking Cayman Islands or something.
Now he's busted.
He's like, I siphoned another $2 million out of the student center in their production of Miss Saigon.
I'm just bothered at how many human beings apparated in this big crowded area, and nobody screamed or anything.
No.
You're just gonna yank a dude off his Epstein Island
Maybe
in front
when
of
you
front
flip the
end
bell,
loader.
it also makes the people around you not freak out when they see magic. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. Because his boss guy is kind of like, "Hey, great, hey, great, you made some guy appear, and the police arrested him. That's not gonna fucking keep me from running this place over."
So what? You made a human being appear out of thin air, and then he's taken off to get charged with a crime that nobody can prove right now. So what?
So the way Jack stops it, he says, "Stop. Now. Stop."
Yeah.
Okay.
He throws one of the aluminum trash cans that the WWE owns stock in, obviously. The WWE is the only company that's still manufacturing those size aluminum trash cans with lids.
Yeah, they're kept in business. The company's kept in business as WWE and Sesame Street.
It's funny because Dax is getting ready to shake the bell and like produce all the money needed to save the center, and like Santa catches his hand in like a real baller move. Like Santa catches him. That's like when Dad shows up and you've like got the liquor cabinet open.
No,
or something.
you got to do it on your own.
So like,
that time. Like that time Steve Urkel and Eddie were hustling pool and Carl showed up and caught him mid-stroke there. Exactly the same. Family Chat.
Exactly the same.
Hell yes. Yeah. Let's do this.
Sub episode. So now this movie becomes about saving the student center for fuck's sake. And
it's not a Christmas movie anymore.
Miz gives this impassioned
what saves the center
speech.
Is the only way we're going to keep it open is if you believe in Santa. What? How?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
How?
Yeah.
And Santa is that fucking pedo back there.
That's one like equals one prey in action.
That girl with the bags and the glasses, her dead-eye stare
$1.
creeped me out.
Yeah, she looks like Children of the Damned. She's a plant. She's a crisis actor.
She definitely. Yeah.
So yeah, then Miz is like, "Oh, you're not getting the student center today, dude." And that guy, that guy's like, "I don't give a shit." And then the Miz threatens
student
him.
centers to destroy this week.
The Miz threatens him with like knowing about that this guy like cooked his books or something. But like, why would the Miz not have tried to leverage that? Like he mentions it early on in the movie. Like why would he not have tried to use that to keep his job or something? Like he
one big detail is
the youth center.
One big detail is that he shouts out after the guy that was on the Epstein Island got made appear. He shouts out at him, he's like, "Hey, and make sure to transfer all that stolen money back so the community center has it." And he just yells that as that money's tied up for the next 10 years.
Make sure to transfer that money.
I'm never gonna see it.
Yeah.
The student center is as damned
Boys.
as it ever was. It's not gonna open. It's
that was Ladyboy money right there.
Yeah, he's got a Thai empire out of that money already. Oh man! And then did we make it?
No, because
is this the last shot of the movie? We saved the community
also
center.
Tell Eleanor, hey,
Santa,
because of
Santa
sub
makes
rule 11A section 411, good sportsmanship.
On account of you're a bitch, you can't work for me no more.
Says Santa knows if you're bad or good, and you a bad bitch, so you're done.
We went the whole movie.
You have to display good sportsmanship. Also, right here, Santa makes it snow for like 14 seconds. Like he just turns it on. He just turns it on and off like a light switch he's flipping to see what's going on in a room, and then he's like, "All right, now he turns it back off right there." Like that was it.
Enough.
And then the kids are like, "Oh my god, did it just snow?" No, okay, never mind.
Yeah, the nearest Doppler radar centers were just like alarms were. Woo! What the fuck just happened? And then it went away, and it's like, is it? We good?
Am I insane, Greg?
I saw pink, right? You saw pink on the radar, right? I saw pink. You saw pink? But yeah, I don't fucking know. We got Chalamet
then he
back.
wins everybody over.
And
then they're like, let's go put on a play, which is not something that cool people say.
No.
That's a very uncool thing to say.
Now we can have our after-school enrichment. Yay!
So, this is where he tells off Paige, and then like Miz and Billy have a kiss.
They have a little kiss.
Cool.
And then the movie ends.
Yep.
And like I would like to point out at this point, Miz is homeless, jobless. Santa takes his fucking car away. He doesn't even have the car. Santa could have left the car. Didn't have to magic that away. He had it. Could have just left it. Homeless, jobless. Like it's not good. This movie does not end well for Miz.
Wasn't he going to
had one job
now?
The North Pole and do some odd jobs?
I don't think so. He said he said that place wasn't for him.
Oh my God! He says you're not welcome here. I think if you subscribe to the Witcher school of thought, magic has to take its life force from something. It probably killed like 17, refugees to make that car. So maybe like for him to manifest the magical ability to create that car. So maybe Santa was right in taking the car away and was like, you were really reckless with all this. You've done irreparable damage to the magic.
Yeah, maybe that's how they knew that he took it.
I don't know. I'm thinking
but Fitzy gets to run around putting
like half of a bunch of elves
underwear.
disappeared.
Just people fell dead.
For sure.
Just
this
crumpled,
movie is gay
like
and
the
I'm
Matrix getting unplugged. All right, yeah, that's it. That's the little Christmas movie, Santa's little helper,
movie,
and 2015, and it was good. So we're fucking it was Christmas, and thank you.
We chose to start off our 2022 by ruining our lives with this shit.
Yeah, that's
okay.
The way
let's get to the fun of the let's talk about the movie that we're gonna watch next, which couldn't possibly be worse than this. We're each me, Skylar, and Sean. We all have a movie each, and then Ryan's gonna pick it. That right? Okay, awesome choice.
Can I Google it, or do I have to go on just?
Yeah, you can Google it.
Okay,
I think you can Google
it. Okay.
I call last.
All right, who's up first? Okay, up first, Skylar, Sean.
Yeah, we go mine since I already said mine earlier. My dad, the heel wrestler, is that what it's called? My father.
Yeah, my dad's a heel, I think.
My dad's a heel wrestler.
My dad is a heel wrestler. Oh,
it's a Japanese movie.
Wow.
You're going Japanese.
Yeah, it's got Hiroshi Tanahashi in it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
As the cockroach.
The cockroach. Look at that. Goto's
just subbed or dubbed.
Oh my goodness, Okada's in it.
Yuji Nagata, Hiroki Goto, Togi Makabe doesn't even have a fucking picture.
Look at that kid crying. This is gonna break our hearts watching this movie.
Okada's in it.
I don't know about all that. Look how warm the tones are. It's so heartwarming.
Oh no, he's crying.
Child crying. Maybe I will like that.
So
all right, we got one.
I'm going with the
All right, Sean, what do you think?
Picture.
The Chaperone.
Oh God, I've seen this movie. I watched this on Netflix way back in the day.
No, the 2000.
Oh wow, the 2018 drama on.
Wow.
Oh yes, starring
That's a
Haley
tough
Richardson
one, Sean.
and Elizabeth
God damn.
McGovern. I can't.
God damn.
Yeah.
Sean Kent, that's a heater.
Yeah,
that's a fucking
that
heater.
is a heater.
Uh-huh.
It's got the brother from
damn.
Grounded
Ariel
for Life
Winter.
in it.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
Kevin
that
Morgan.
guy.
She was a little chitlin.
Ariel Winter.
Oh yeah, she's the daughter, isn't she?
I think isn't Big
Oh,
Show?
she's
Look
way
at
too
that.
young
I
for me to
didn't
watch that.
realize that.
No, he's just got a movie cover that's kind of similar to this one.
Triple H looking like Madcap Moss on the cover.
Big Show actually might be in it. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, Triple H is tweening right now. He's not sure which way he's going. He hadn't shaved his head yet.
Lisa.
Beardley Smith, and she's playing Lisa.
Yeah.
No shit.
All she does.
Oh wow, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, some contenders. Tyler, what do you have?
All right, mine is a movie. It's called Interrogation. It's got Edge and Lana in it.
Is this the one with the plane?
After the FBI receives a threat that endangers the entire city, an interrogator and an IT specialist. It's Lana plays an IT specialist. Boy, that she screams. She screams.
Oh my god!
Information and technology.
This is tough.
honestly, I think I want to yield to Sean, and I think the Chaperone is.
Yeah.
This is Ryan's pick, not Tyler decides for Ryan.
Well, no, he didn't decide for me.
So
but we've talked.
So that's
about
one vote which equals 0 because it's not my choice. So go ahead.
Okay. Well, no, I mean, Tyler, you pretty much knew exactly what I was going to do. I feel like the chaperone... Skylar, no disrespect.
I mean, it's been disrespected for like half a year now. It's fine.
Look at that. Skylar, he came with the heat,
This movie
man.
looks like an actual good movie. That looks like it actually somebody cared about it and they put a lot of time into it.
Looks like it's going to be a serious movie that's going to be hilarious to watch.
Yeah. You're trying to tug on my heartstrings, I think.
But I don't know the fact that we have not ever seen Triple H in a movie except for Blade 3, and now we got to get some of that Kevin Corrigan action. Who else is in there? Yeardley Smith might have put it over the top. I need me some Simpsons connections to make.
Kevin Rankin.
I don't know that guy. So yeah, let's lock it in, ink it, stink it,
hey,
think
it's been
it.
about 10 years since I've watched this, so I'm fine with it.
Okay, cool. I've not seen it, so it'll be all kinds of fresh. We'll get the Paul Michael Levesque.
I hope he's doing okay. They blew up his heart, then they blew up NXT. Ugh.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Gosh. I have not heard anything about him since then.
He's
is he okay?
Now that I found out that he's worth $150 million,
HBK
I
said
feel like
he's just at home, like with his kids, spending time with his kids. So like, just good for him.
Good. He's just sad. I just feel like he's just looking out the window.
Yeah, it's like sad. It's like the what was the Mexican guy?
Yeah,
like
fucking
Chapo or whatever, just looking out.
Pablo Escobar.
But yeah, like muffled Motorhead is playing. On your knees, dog. So we're good though. I like the chaperone. That's gonna be fun. I can actually look forward to that. Wow, he got box office was $30,000.
The budget was $8.2 million.
Whoa! How?
That can't be real. That can't be real.
Also, why have people also searched Happy Death Day? Who's in this movie that's in that movie? Is it the same?
Why are they searching for that? That's weird. Maybe it's the same director.
How could that money? Where did that money go?
That's not the same. That's not the same people at all. But yeah, we will fact check that figure for next time. The budget of $8.2 million, only returning $30,000. That seems egregious. Somebody probably got.
That's why they're clearing out that.
We'll check that out.
They're still feeling the effects of
Chaperone. Still paying off the Chaperone.
That's why. Oh man, all of Keith Lee's troubles can be traced back to the Chaperone 2011.
Clearly.
That's it. Karrion Kross is going to kill the director of the Chaperone. I'm marking it. Stephen Herrick, you fucking go hide somewhere. But until next time, keep up with us on the social medias. Almost said keep up with us on the Shoot Show. Search the Shoot Show and you'll find us on any of those: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Or call that Shoot Show hotline, freshly renewed. You're not going to get it, robocallers of Massachusetts.
You'll never get
Call the Shoot Show hotline, 4132-I-SHOOT.
Standing strong.
I don't know what little pitch if you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, let us know about it. What is your struggle? What'd you do about it? Who'd you call? But yeah, we're good. I got nothing. I'm drained from this, and I'm feeling a little sick to my stomach.
Merry Christmas.
It was nice.
Yeah.
It was a good time,
Yeah,
fellas.
for sure.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys.
Always,
A month late.
Yeah,
Good
Merry
talking to you,
Christmas.
boys.
It is the middle of
Merry
January.
Christmas, you filthy animals.
Well, don't you know there's an Omicron on? We can't help this shit. So, yeah, take care, everybody. We'll see you next time for some chaperone action. It's been great, guys.
Good talking to you, boys.
Later, guys.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Mine's got like nine tabs open of like guy fucks car porn. I can see it.
Yeah, I've been control clicking this whole time. I got a whole playlist ready.
Just gas capping. Like
I'm off tomorrow. I'm not going to sleep.
Fuck yeah.
All right, guys, take care. We'll see you
Later,
guys.